Hi there, Saturn class. This afternoon we're going to look at how a plug works. I'm going to film and show you the inside of a plug. I have put the instructions on the Google Classroom, so if you would like to, over half term with an adult, you may have a go at doing it yourself. But please, you must do it with an adult. You need to be supervised because they will help you and they will show you what you are doing. So, the reason why we're going to look at plugs is because it's a good way of finishing our science topic on electricity, as we can use all of the knowledge that we've got surrounding circuits and surrounding conductors and insulators, because a plug is made of lots of different materials, a mixture of conductive and insulating materials. And the reason for that is because we need a plug to allow electricity to flow through and to power our appliances, but we also need it to keep us safe. We need the insulating materials to prevent an electric shock. So you can see here my picture of a plug, and it's made from, the outer casing is made from plastic. Okay. So I'm sure you can guess why it's made of plastic. Sorry, there we go. I'm sure you can guess why it is made of plastic. Remember that the electric current will flow through from the main supply. So this needs to be made of plastic. Sometimes it's made of a rubberized material, and that is insulating. So that will prevent an electric shock because electricity does not flow through an insulator. In the UK, we use plugs with 3 pins. The pins are made from brass. Now, brass is a mixture, it's an alloy metal. It's a mixture of copper and zinc. And that is conductive, or it is a conductor, so it allows the electricity to flow through. This black section here is a plastic coating. Again, it's plastic to prevent an electric shock. You can see here the flex. Okay, the flex contains wires. Here is a section of flex. It's called 3-core flex. Who thinks they have an idea as to why it's called 3-core? Well, if you said it's because there are 3 separate wires in there, you are correct. There are 3 separate wires. Now, separate wires have a job. They each have a separate job. There's a blue one, a brown one, and a green and yellow one. We'll come on to their job in a minute. But inside each one is some copper wire. Okay, now the copper wire is a conductor, so that will conduct the electricity, but the plastic or rubberized coating is an insulator, so that allows the electricity to safely travel down through the 3-core flex. Now, I said to you that they each have a job, so here we go. Let's just find out what each one does. Let's move that up a bit. So here we have the inside of a plug. This is the back. The outer casing has been taken off. You can see the flex travelling into the plug. There is the flex. Again, it's 3-core. There's my 3 coloured wires. Now we have a brown one. Okay. Now the job of the brown one is to it's actually known as the live. It's the live wire, and it carries the electric current into the appliance. So the electric from the mains power is being carried along the brown wire. Okay. The blue wire, I'll come over to this side, there's the blue wire there, that is the neutral wire, so that is known as neutral. And that carries the electricity, or sorry, the electric current, that carries it out of the appliance. So it carries it out of the appliance. Okay, so that has completed the circuit. So the brown is taking the electricity into the appliance, and the blue is taking it out. Okay, now the green and yellow, the green and yellow is called the earth. And the job of the green and yellow helps to prevent shock, prevent an electric shock. Okay, and as we know, it's cased, both of them, all three of them, sorry, are cased in a rubberized plasticky coating. Okay, so when we wire a plug, the blue neutral wire, let's highlight it, so you can let me do it. Right. Oh, it's going to let me do it. Here we go. So the blue neutral wire goes to the left. The brown wire goes to the right. And the green and yellow earth goes up to the top. So these sections here with these screws, these are pins here, and there is a pin underneath this section here. Now this section here is called the fuse, and the fuse has a very special job. It breaks the circuit if there is a fault. So inside the fuse is a piece of wire that will melt easily if the current going through our plug, if the current is going through and it's just that bit too strong, that wire inside is very thin and it will melt easily, and it will cause the plug to stop working. The electricity will not then flow through the plug because it will break the circuit.